AI in education, friend or foe? There's a lot of negativity around students utilizing AI, but we're looking at it in the wrong way. So imagine instead of banning it, we utilize AI to actually help our kids learn better, study smarter, feel more confident in school. Now, as a parent, you wouldn't ignore a tool like this that would make learning a little bit easier on your son and daughter. So why aren't we talking about this a little more? And why aren't teachers allowed to give students these tips that could help them get their homework done without feeling like AI is helping them cheat? So I have a child who loves audiobooks, but doesn't enjoy reading long passages. And honestly, I get it. I remember being in high school struggling with biology, and I had to have my parents read it to me just so that I can pass a test. So fast forward to today, it's late night homework. It's still not done. The stress is kicking in. And my daughter had to read 12 pages in social studies about Japan and the Koreas, and then answer some comprehensive questions about it. Now, to be honest, I was kind of actually excited about this homework because I actually used to live in South Korea where I was stationed at Camp Humphreys when I was in the Army. So this topic I was kind of passionate about. But instead of forcing her to struggle through the dense paragraphs, we tried something a little bit different. We used AI to bring the lesson to life. And the results? Well, let's just say that this is the way that we study now. And she was able to answer all the questions from the AI because they told it to her in a story format. So stick around because I'm going to show you how you can have AI turn your textbook into a podcast style lesson where we should be embracing AI instead of trying to ban it. So here's what I ended up doing. I have this app, it's called TurboScan. However, this will work with any type of scanning app that can turn your images into a PDF. Now, I made sure that I scanned the pages in order because I thought it would be important for the AI to digest and read it in the order that it should be in. Now, this app that I'm using is going to combine all these images into a single PDF. And at this point, you need to either email it to yourself, somehow you need to get it over to your computer so that way you can go to this website and upload it. So this is Notebook LM, and all you have to do is sign in and create a very new notebook. Once you're there, you can go ahead and upload your source. In this case here, we're going to go ahead and upload our PDF. Once it's done analyzing your source, you can go ahead and click on this Generate button over in the audio overview. And this is the results of the audio that it created from our PDF.
From Florida all the way up to Maine.
That's wild.
So being strung out along that coastline, it's hugely influenced everything for them. From their transportation.
As you can see, the way that these two hosts conduct their podcast not only make it entertaining, but they kind of complement off of each other. And this is what makes me very surprised that teachers cannot have their students do this in the home as an exercise or lab, or that teachers aren't doing this already in the classroom and letting the students listen to it while in class, maybe writing out some fun facts that they learned off of the podcast. I mean, can you imagine even giving these characters names in the classroom? Like the podcast show of Nikki North and Sally South, or the podcast of Past and Blast. So let's be honest, AI isn't going anywhere. Instead of fighting it, let's kind of embrace it as a tool to help students learn in ways that work for them. If we can make learning more accessible, more engaging, more efficient, why wouldn't we? AI isn't replacing education, it's enhancing it. What are your thoughts?